All right. Oh, there we go. I think I got it working now.
We
Let's
did
see.
it.
Unfortunately, now the camera is gone. So let's
Oh
see if we
my
can
gosh.
hide that. Oh boy.
It's my fault.
We're gonna deactivate it. Activate this again. Let's see if we can get the. There we go. Okay. Whew. Sorry about that, everybody.
I
some
think
tech
we did it.
some technical difficulties there. All right. Well, welcome back to Dice Time. I am Paul.
And I'm Natalie. And today we have a special guest, and his name is
Papa Ken.
So we have my dad here with us today, visiting for the holidays, and so we have three generations playing with us this evening. So we're gonna have a good time. We are playing against Doc Ock today, and we're playing all kinds of spider
Spider-Man.
characters.
Yeah.
So my dad's favorite character is Spider-Man, so we're letting him be Spider-Man. Natalie, who are you playing today?
I'm playing Ghost Spider.
Ghost Spider, Spider-Gwen. She
Yeah.
has a couple different titles here and there. Um, and then I am playing as Miles Morales. So we just got three different versions of Spider-Man, and we're gonna go against Doc Ock here. So getting into Doc Ock's rules, he has no special setup. He has three health, or actually, I'm so used to playing two players. He has 6 health for 3 players. I'll change that on there. And he has a few different abilities here. So his special rules are when a location has 3 crisis tokens on it, it's destroyed. You remove it from play.
Oh.
If Doc Ock is there, he moves clockwise. Any heroes there move to an adjacent location of their choice. Locations adjacent to destroyed ones are considered adjacent to each other. So when one gets
Okay,
destroyed,
I was wondering
you just
about
move
that.
right to the next one. Doc Ock, his BAM is deal 1 damage to each hero in Doc Ock's location and place a crisis token there. So every time he does a BAM, he's placing a crisis token. Overflow is if one or more civilians or thugs can't be added to a location, you add a crisis token to that location. So again, adding more crisis out there. And then so his villainous plot, another way he wins is if there are 4 or more locations destroyed, we just lose. So we want to get him down before he destroys most of the places out here.
So still, if there were like 2 destroyed here, these ones.
Yes, be nice to
Would
each
be-
other. Yep. If there's destroyed ones, you just count them as kind of not in play. So we are going into the threats here. So there are 3 of this threat, which is endangered civilians. Each civilian at this location requires an extra star to be rescued. So while those are in play, there's going to be lots of civilians that need to be rescued. We have Mysterio here. Mysterio has 3 health. And on a BAM, deals 1 damage to 1 hero in his location and adds a civilian and a thug to his location. So he's adding more people. That's going to make overflow possible more. Mysterio only has 3 health. We have the Vulture who has 4 health. And on a BAM, you deal 1 damage to 1 hero in this location. And then he moves to the first clockwise location without a threat. So if we clear a threat, he'll start moving around. He flies around. If it's not possible, then he just doesn't move. Sandman starts at 4 health. On BAM, he gains 1 health, and then you deal 1 damage to each hero in his location. So those are our threats there. I'm going to shuffle those up. I'm going to deal those out here really quickly. So we're going to start up here. We got Sandman, endangered civilians, Vulture, endangered civilians, and Mysterio. I'm going to go ahead and put dice on these guys here. We got 4 health starting there, 3 health starting on Mysterio, and 4 health on Vulture. And I have my die left, so I will see where Doc Ock starts here. So he's going to go 5. We will start at the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That means we all start opposite him. So with that, we are going to get right into it. So, first thing is, oh, well, I guess we should probably draw our cards
Yeah.
first. So we draw 3. Ooh, I got a double wild and a move and a special ability called Web. If you're at the same location as the villain, delay the next villain turn by 1 card. And it's got a wild on it. It's pretty good.
Okay, I have Web Weaver. Swap 2 threat cards in play, and it has a star at the bottom.
Oh, that's interesting.
I got Robotic Flight, which is defeat all in your location.
All thugs in your
All
location.
thugs in your location.
And there's a punch at
And
the
then
bottom.
it has a punch. And then I have a wild.
A single wild. Okay.
Yes.
And
I have a double punch for Spider-Man,
okay.
and I have
A move and a
moving
star.
a star, and I have 1 great power. I get great power for each thug defeated. With this special effect, gain 1 star token. So I get 3 punches. My great power is 3 punches.
Yeah, we've been
Those are
playing
nice.
Spider-Man a lot. Great power is always a really
there's-
nice card.
There's also a great responsibility, which is basically the opposite of that.
It is, yeah. So those are really good.
Mhm.
Okay, so we'll start off with Doc Ock always goes first, or the bad guy always goes first. All right, so he moves 3 spaces. 1, 2, 3. Well, he's here with us. Surprise, he's here. Okay, then deal 1 damage to each hero in any location with any crisis tokens. Well, luckily there are none. Then place 1 crisis token in Doc Ock's location. So 1 crisis token on this location. And if there's ever 3 on a single location, it gets destroyed. I guess we didn't really talk about who goes first. I guess I will. Okay. So we'll start there. I'll draw my card. Ooh, I got a double star. Well, since we have a star threat out, I think maybe I'll just do that and get us started, because then you guys can kind of do whatever you need to. Let me move this out of the way. So the first thing I will do is just double stars. I will just go ahead and put 2 stars on this threat. And then that'll be my turn. Natalie, kiddo, your turn.
I draw a move. And,
Yeah, double stars for me. Swapping the threats right now. That's these. I don't know that we need to at this point.
Yeah.
I'm
gonna do my wild.
gonna do a wild. Yeah, that seems decent.
Can we get rid of the crisis tokens?
We don't have any way of getting rid of them this time around, so no.
Oh,
We don't have any way
man.
of doing that.
So, star here.
Okay. So we're gonna finish the first threat. So you got 1 star there, and you got a star and a wild left.
Star
Okay. Yeah. And I'll take this one to put over here.
and wild.
Okay, so this location,
Under your turn, you may discard 1 move, star, or punch token to gain any combination of 2 move, star, punch tokens.
well, we don't have any tokens right now, so that's not super helpful for us, but here we are.
Oh well.
All right, so now it's Spider-Man's turn. So draw a card off the top to start.
And I get a move and a punch.
Okay. And then you have a wild over here.
Because that's what she had, right?
Yep.
Okay.
And after this turn, Doc Ock is going to go.
So this takes an extra one?
Nope. That card is gone, and it was civilians took an extra one. So
Mhm.
the thugs just require 1 punch to take care of right now. Yeah. You do a move and a punch.
Move and a punch.
Okay. So you can do them in any order. You got a movement, a punch, and a wild. So start with the punch there. Okay. Then you got a move and a wild.
Can I move either direction?
Here, this one.
Yeah, that's right.
I know. It's confusing with all these spider people out here. Yep, you can move it either way you want.
And
So you can move there, and then you have a wild. So you can either rescue a civilian or deal a damage to Sandman.
Let's deal the damage to Sandman.
Deal a damage to Sandman. Down to 3. Okay. Now we go to Doc Ock's turn. Because he goes after every 3 of ours. Okay, move 2, 1, 2. Then he does a bam. Which is deal 1 damage to each hero in his location and place a crisis token on his location. Well, there's no heroes, but he'll just place the crisis token. He also is going to place a thug in his location and both adjacent locations here. So the bad news is that those are pretty full already.
You just got a
lot of people out there. Okay, so then we need to go around starting with this one. So Vulture will deal a damage to 1 hero in his location. Then he moves to the first clockwise location without a threat. So he'll move over here to where we're at. Which I guess is either good or bad. I don't know. Mysterio deals 1 damage to 1 hero in this location, which there are none, but then he adds a civilian and a thug to this location, which also fills up that location. So not the greatest. And then we have Sandman. He gains 1 health, and he deals 1 damage to each hero in this location. So Spider-Man's going to take 1 damage, so you have to take 1 of your cards and put it at the bottom of your deck. Yeah. Since you got somebody to punch, yeah, putting the move star maybe at the bottom might be helpful. All right, I think we've gotten through all of the bad stuff that is happening now. So we get to put all these over here. We got to move and a punch for me. Plus, oh, I got to draw a card. Let's see what I get. I get double punches. Well, let's see. What do I want to do here? This is a Daily Bugle. Okay, look at the top card. That's not bad. Why don't I go ahead and do... Do I want punches or wilds? Maybe I'll do the wilds. No, I'll do the punches. I'll go ahead and do the punches. So I will go ahead and I will deal 1 punch here before I move. Then I'm going to spend the movement from Spider-Man here. I'm going to come over here, and then I'll do my 2 punches to Sandman, bringing him down to 2. So hopefully we can maybe get rid of him this round. All right, Natalie, what do you got there? You got a double punches from me. What do you draw? Double stars. Okay.
I think I'm going to play my single movement.
You're going to play your single movement? Okay, so you're
Hiya.
Oh, you're coming over here. And you're going to punch him?
Yeah.
Okay. So we take out Sandman. And then we have, at the end of your turn, you reveal the top card of the Master Plan deck, and you may place it on the bottom. Okay, well, so this card is Doc Ock moves to the next location with any heroes. Then he does a Tentacle Grasp, which moves all heroes 1 location closer to him, and then he does a BAM. So he's going to pull everybody. Oh, boy. I almost wonder if we throw that one on the bottom, since we're all clumped up, because it'll deal damage to all of us.
I think that's probably a good idea.
Yeah, good idea.
I like seeing what we have coming up, but I don't know that we're going to be able to avoid that one. Spider-Man's turn. So draw a card.
Draw a card. Just a punch.
So you get a movement over here from Spider-Gwen. I mean, it's not bad. Yeah, throw. I mean, you got some punches that you can.
You got 3 punches on here.
Yep.
Could I take that?
Yeah, you could just take him out. Yeah, you don't get like the extra tokens, but you could just take this guy completely out
let's just
of.
move over here. Take him out, and then I get another movement, right? And then I get another.
Yeah, so you have 2 moves and then your triple punch. So you move over here, you're gonna just triple punch him,
Mm-hmm.
which knocks him out.
And I get a
Does
star.
they still get stars?
No, it's only for thugs that are
Ah.
defeated. However,
Okay.
you have another movement, so you can either end your turn here or move back over here and do that. I mean, I think probably having the punch token is going to be useful.
Do I get another one for a punch token?
If you just end here,
yeah,
you just get a punch token. Rather than spend the movement, you could move somewhere else, but I don't know, probably getting that punch token seems to be pretty good. We're about to get a lot of threat out here really fast.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So we'll see what happens. So there's Doc Ock. Okay, so his next one is a movement of 1. And he does a BAM. So, he deals the damage here, which doesn't do anything. However, he does throw a crisis token out. Then, he has to place a civilian, 2 civilians here, which that can happen. Oh, actually, wait, hang on. Before I do this, I gotta do these things. Because this guy has a BAM still, so he moves to the next clockwise location with that one, so he moves back over here. Then, Doc Ock adds 2 civilians here. He tries to add 1 here and cannot, so he adds another threat token.
Mm-hmm.
And then he tries to add 2 civilians here and cannot. And so he adds a threat token there. Yikes! That escalated quickly.
Mm-hmm.
But then it's our turn here. So we have a movement. I get to draw a card here. Let's see what I got. Well, I drew a star. Part of me thinks I need to just go ahead and do these double wilds. I think this is a good time for it. So I will double wild. I'm going to use the movement from over there. I'll move over here and I will double wild. I guess I'm just going to take out 1 of each. And then I end my turn there, so I'll get a punch token because I think, well, getting some more tokens seems pretty decent. All right, Spider-Gwen, go Spider, whatever your name is. What do you got going on?
Spider.
Oh, okay. What do you doing there? Draw a card first.
Oh
That'll
yeah,
be good.
that's a thing I can do. Ooh, live in the sky. Oh,
Ooh, defeat all thugs in your location. That could be really good with the 3 over here.
yeah. If I could just clear all of the civilians out and keep clearing them out, and he stayed there, I could get all the thugs in there.
You have 2 wilds from me.
Okay.
Don't forget, this has a thing where every civilian takes 2 extra
In that
to
location?
get rescued. Yeah, to get rescued in
Oh,
that
okay.
location. Yeah, so if you're planning on moving over there and playing stars, it's not going to be as effective. Your defeat all thugs would defeat 3 of them, which is quite a lot. And you have a punch that you could do along the way, too. Yeah, so wild to move, then you punch, wild to move, and then use your special ability to defeat all the thugs there.
Oh, there are thugs.
I mean, that seems pretty good. You're clearing out quite a bit on your turn.
But that means we're 2 away.
We're only 2 thugs away from, but we're also only 1 threat there away. So if we clear one threat and defeat 2 thugs, then we can start damaging Doc Ock already. So that's really good.
My turn then?
Yep.
Web slinging.
Ooh.
Gain 2 move tokens.
That is good.
So I can take these, or do I?
That's when you play that card, you get to just get 2 move
just get
tokens.
2
So,
move
I mean, you could play that one right now. You have a punch over here from Natalie.
And then I got a punch. Oh, you can use my token.
Yep, you have a punch token yourself.
I think I'm going to go ahead and move, and that's 2 moves.
So you got 1 move at the bottom of the card, you have 1 punch from Natalie's, and then you get 2 move tokens. So those, the tokens carry over from round to round.
Mm-hmm.
So you can use those however you want.
So let's move there. And
So that's your 1 movement from the card.
And
We can't do damage to him yet. And these are civilians.
So let's go. Can I take my other
move? Yeah, you want to spend 1 of your move tokens, yep, to move over here.
Mm-hmm. Yep, that's good. Then I can just put it back here.
Yep.
And then I'm gonna use my punch token.
But you do have a punch here from hers that we haven't used yet.
Okay, so
you can punch that thug.
And then put him here.
Yep. We only got 1 more.
Can I move my other?
Yep. Yep, you could spend your other move token and move over.
I'll take a move over. And then I'll take 1 more
Spend the punch token.
Uh-huh.
So we have this one cleared out.
So that one's done.
So this one's done. So he's going to go after every 2 actions now, but we only have the 1 threat to clear. So
I'll try to get that one.
I think we can possibly do that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So good news is I feel like we're doing pretty well here, but bad news is Doc Ock gets to go now.
He's always bad.
All right. Moves 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Of course. Just gonna punish Spider-Man over here.
Woohoo!
He's gonna do a bam. So he deals 1 damage to everyone in his location. So you're gonna have to take 1 of your 2 cards and put it on the bottom of your deck. I mean, a single punch is worse than a double punch. Then he adds. Oh wait, then we gotta do Vulture here, who is going to he bams in his location and then moves over here to mine, which isn't necessarily bad. And then he adds 2 thugs to this location, 1 thug to his location. Which, look at that, you cleared it out so it doesn't overflow. Unfortunately, he does add 2 thugs to this location, and he can't fully, so, oops, I ran out of crisis tokens.
We're gonna need more of those.
So we'll add a crisis token there. Alright, well, it could be worse. So we'll throw these out here. I have a movement. Let's see what I draw here. I am on the other end of the board. Not super helpful. Wow. Yeah, I have a single move. I have a single star. I have an invisibility, which is a star, and then I cannot take damage until I get into my next turn. And then I also have my web, which if I'm in the same location as a villain, delay the villain turn by 1 card. But I am not anywhere where I can do that. So, decision here, you have stars, so I think what I want to do is probably just help you with the star situation and get that taken care of, and then we'll open it up for Doc Ock to take damage. So, I am going to... Why not? Well, I need my invisibility. I will just... No, why not? I'll just go ahead and play my invisibility, which is a star, and I cannot take damage until the beginning of my next turn. So, I have a single move from over there, so I'm just going to move over here, and I will put the single star here. And then, Natalie, it is your turn.
Okay. Okay.
I cannot take damage until the beginning of my next turn.
I'm gonna
Draw a
your
card. Yep,
first.
draw a
Oh,
card.
yeah.
I'm gonna get something living.
Okay, move and punch. I'm still gonna play.
You do have a star for me.
Oh, yeah.
So, if you wanted, you could do a move, or you can, yeah.
I'm just
That's,
gonna
yeah, I
do
think
double
double
star.
star is fine.
I'm gonna clear that out.
Okay, so that's 2 stars. So you have 1 more star left after that.
And then civilian.
This is cleared, so we're good there. And then you
Civilian.
rescue a civilian.
Yep.
And then when you end your turn there, you may rescue a civilian from this location.
Civilian.
Go ahead and rescue the other one.
Mhm.
Nice job. Now we are to
No, Doc Ock.
Doc Ock's turn,
Mhm.
because he goes after every 2 now. So, Doc Ock. Okay, well, we kind of knew that this was going to come at some point. He moves to the next space with heroes. Then he pulls any adjacent heroes over. Move all heroes. Oh, it's just, never mind. Move all heroes 1 location closer to Doc Ock. It's not even just the adjacent one, so he'll pull you this way as well. And then bam. So he deals 1 damage to each of us. I'm going to put my star at the bottom because I don't need that. Yeah, it's probably your single star special ability. I don't know if that's super helpful. We just want to kind of punch him down at this point, I think. And then so we took the damage. Vulture needs to move to the next location. And unfortunately, that is the 3rd crisis token here. After he deals the damage to all of us. So it gets destroyed. What happens when it gets destroyed? It is destroyed. Remove it from play. If Doc Ock is there, he moves clockwise 1 space.
What about us?
Any heroes there move to an adjacent location of their choice.
Ooh.
I want to move in with him.
I'll move in with him too.
You're going to move in with him too? Okay. Yeah. And then this is destroyed. So we're just going to turn it face down so we know that it's gone.
Yes.
And then that is Doc. That's Doc Ock done. We're going to move these over here. And then it is Spider-Man's turn.
Spider-Man.
Unfortunately, oh well, I guess you have a move now. Unfortunately, that really doesn't with the 2 stars, it doesn't get you a whole lot.
Mm-mm.
But also, if you don't move, then your punches don't do anything.
Mm-hmm. So if I move from here, I can move over there, right?
Yep.
Because that's the next adjacent.
Yep.
When he does his next thing, though, I am done.
So, you do have 2 stars. So before you move, you can get a couple of civilians.
Okay, good.
And then the movement, we'll play the movement there. Unfortunately, that's not super.
Maybe I should have moved this way.
I think it's gonna be okay because I am going to. I'll take my turn. We'll see what happens here. I got a single punch. A lot of singles here. So I have a move and from Spider-Man, and then I'm gonna do my web. If you are in the same location as the villain, delay the villain turn by 1 card. So I'm gonna prevent him from doing anything for 1 more turn.
Mm-hmm.
And then I have 1 wild, and I'm gonna go ahead and spend my punch token. I'll deal 2 damage to him. My wild and punch the token. I don't think I'm gonna spend the move. You may search your deck for any card. I could do that. I don't think I'm gonna spend my move, and I'm just going to stay here and take that punch token back, just in case. And so then, because I delayed the turn, the villain turn by 1, Natalie, you get to go.
Okay. So I'm gonna play my move and a punch.
Well, did you draw your card?
Oh wait.
Yeah.
No, I did not.
So you get a double punch or not.
No.
What is this one? Web Dancer. You cannot take any damage until the beginning of next turn.
I'm still gonna play my
Your move and punch. Okay.
I'm gonna punch.
You get a wild and a punch.
So 2 punches. Hang on. Where
So he's down to 2.
Down to 2. And then I'm
And then
just
you have
not
a
gonna
move. You're not gonna move, and you're gonna take that punch token as well.
Please.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. All right, Doc Ock. Let's see what happens. Okay, he's gonna move 3 spaces. 1, 2, 3. Then he deals 1 damage to each hero in any locations with any crisis tokens. Well, we're at a location with a crisis token, unfortunately. Then he places 1 crisis token in his location. So he's going to place that there. But he also, so he's going to deal damage to each of us. I think I'm going to keep my move and get rid of my punch.
I'm done.
So you put that at the bottom. You get knocked out.
Oh,
And then when a hero gets knocked out, he does his BAM again. So he will deal damage to everybody in the location and add a crisis token. Could be worse.
Mm-hmm.
And then that was the end of his, because he didn't BAM, so Vulture doesn't do anything. He just had a different special ability. So these all come out here. It is your turn, Spider-Man. So on your turn, when you're knocked out, you just stand up and you draw 4 cards total, and you just take a normal turn. So you essentially just start back over. The bad thing when you die is you get the BAM happens again, which is not usually great.
Okay.
All right, so you have a move and a punch from
Natalie.
Here. You are only 2 spaces away from Doc Ock too, because he destroyed a location, so that's not bad.
So I could come all the way over here?
Yeah. For only 1 more movement, because you got 1 out there already.
Mm-hmm. It says rescue up to 3 in your location. For each rescue with this special effect, gain 1 punch token.
Can I tell you something about that?
Mm-hmm.
So when you move, you can just do 2 here and then move and do down there, like that.
No, you can't.
Oh, you can't?
The other one's like that. It gives you 3 punches, and you can use them
the other
however.
one's like
That one
that.
specifically is 3 from
Okay.
your location.
Okay.
So
Mhm.
I'm pretty sure you have to just pick one.
Okay.
But you could still
Yeah.
get 2 out of like that location on your way through.
Mm-hmm. And then I can.
And then you would get 2 punch tokens.
Okay, so let me do that.
So you're gonna do the, what is that, great responsibility?
Yep. Great responsibility.
So you gotta move on it. So you move over there.
And I can.
You rescue 2 civilians.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then you get 2 punch tokens for that.
Right.
Which those are up in a pile right there.
Couple punch tokens.
And then you still have a move and a punch left from the other card.
So I'm gonna move.
Move over, yep.
And I'm gonna double punch.
Punch from the card and punch from the token.
Mm-hmm.
Bye.
Got him.
Woo!
Knocked him out. Nice job.
Yay.
Came back from getting knocked out and just came back even stronger. Well, thank you everybody for joining us again this week. I know we had a good time over here. I hope you all did as well. Again, go check us out on the Facebook page and vote for different heroes or villains that you want to see in the future. And as always, I'm Paul.
And I'm Natalie.
And I'm Papa Ken.
And we will see you next time.